So how many different sounds did you hear? Okay, we're gonna count. All right. Do your very first movement. Okay. Now do that very slow. So 1, 2. All right. She clapped her hands. That was one sound, and then she smacked her knee. So that's 3 sounds, right? That's 3. So 1. She did 1, 2, 3. So the whole dance basically is mainly comprised of these 3 sounds. So going back to the drum set, which is a rhythm instrument. So we talked about the kick drum. Now, which part of her body you think is the kick drum? Right here. Her arms. Okay. Make the sound with your arms. Just okay. All right. Does that sound like the kick drum? All right. What do you think what instrument would you say that sounded like when she did like that? The cymbal, or maybe there's another drum that I just said earlier. The one that snare drum. Very good. So we have the snare drum. That's her hand clapping. And okay, now she made a sound with her feet. Now make the sound with your feet. All right. So that's kind of a low sound, right? She's hitting the ground, and it sounds like boom, boom, boom. What part of the drum set do you think that is? The kick drum. So, and it makes sense, right? Because she's actually kind of like kicking the ground, right? So that's her kick drum. And then she made one more sound where she hit her knee. So make that sound again. All right. So what sound do you think that might be? What would you, if you were to say that's part of the drum set, what drum do you think that would be? That's a little, there's a couple of right answers actually. What would you say it sounds like when she goes like this? Which instrument? The toms? Very good. So you guys know what the toms are on the drum set? They're the drums that sit up. And they're higher and they're smaller. And they go doom, doom. They have different pitches. So she has almost like a drum set that she's creating with her body. So this is a great example of how basically what the instruments that you guys play that are created are intended to reproduce what we already have.